And then she says that her under eyes look like they've been plowed by the dick of darkness. All the way up here.
I think it was at the O2 show in London.
I was there.
And I also am a big lavender fan. I love lavender essential oil.
Don't breathe, don't breathe, don't breathe. And just go over the top of it like nothing ever happened. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be following an Ariana Grande makeup tutorial. I had just ordered all of the stuff to do one of these kind of videos for Hailey Bieber because she recently posted her makeup routine on her TikTok. And then literally the next day, Ariana Grande pops up with her makeup routine. I guess it's not her makeup routine, it's like a makeup look, which isn't necessarily everyday makeup, but she was doing a makeup tutorial. And I actually have 95% of the products that she's using in that video, so I thought, I'm going to do this one first while I wait for my Hailey Bieber makeup stuff to arrive. Let's just get into it. Oh, and by the way, this is not my natural hairline. I filled in these bits which are slightly balding with this color wow stuff because I posted a video where I said that I was filling in my hairline with eyeshadow, and then a couple days later I got a package from Color Wow and they said that they'd seen that I was filling my hair in with eyeshadow, and so they sent me some like root touch-up stuff that I just did a bit that. Although this is the shade Dark Blonde and I feel like it's a bit too warm for my hair. But anyway, let's start at the beginning.
Thank you for coming. Shall we begin?
No offense, but why is the audio on this video so not nice to listen to? They should have put a mic right in front of her or like on her collar or something. That's just me being picky.
I'm gonna show you the look that I am going to attempt to do something inspired by. It is this little twiggy lavender, beautiful.
Very nice, very nice.
And cue the lawnmower, thank you. Right on time.
Relatable.
Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my concealer, which is not out yet, but it will be out eventually at some point.
Okay.
I personally love a really full coverage concealer because my eyes, as you can tell, appear to have been plowed by the dick of darkness.
When I first watched this video through, I was like, did she just say that? I'm just imagining the little like 10-year-old kids watching this like, oh mummy, Ariana Grande's posted a new video, and then she says that her under eyes look like they've been plowed by the dick of darkness. I do love her. Okay, wait. It looks to me, unless, okay, we know that Ariana Grande, she's a very, I'm not going to say she's a perfect human because no one is perfect. Even celebrities are not perfect. And let's be real, she's probably had some work done and like has all these skin treatments and stuff. But unless she is super chiseled and her skin is perfectly clear and has no pigmentation whatsoever, I think she might have a bit of foundation and a bit of contour on already, because obviously r.e.m Beauty does not do, or r.e.m Beauty does not do foundation or contour products at the moment. She says that they're coming out with a concealer, but I'm sure that she's got something in those cheekbones there, and also on the rest of her, yeah, on her forehead it looks a bit more bronzed up here. I am sure that she's got foundation and contour and then she's just left the under eye area. I could be wrong and her face could just naturally look like that, but I am going to put on a little bit of foundation first and do a bit of contour. She looks very glowy though, so I'm going to use the Nars Light Reflecting Foundation. Also, I think maybe her eyebrows are done as well. Either that or, to be fair, she has got like very dark, natural eyebrows. They might even be just as they are. Okay, so I'm just going to put some of this foundation on the perimeters of my face. I have a question for you guys as I'm blending this in. Do you wet your beauty blender in warm water or cold water? Because I was talking about this with Jazz, Sophie and Roxy the other day. We were talking about makeup and I said that I always use a warm beauty blender because it melts everything in a bit easier. And I have always done that. Whenever I go and wash my beauty blender every day, I always use warm water. And they were like, what? And so I posted a TikTok about it and half the people are like, yeah, I always use warm water. And the rest of the people were like, what? I always use cold. So do you use warm water or do you use cold water? Because try using warm water. Feels so much nicer on your face. So she says that she's using a full coverage concealer. I'm going to use my Too Faced one. This one is in the shade Snow. And it looks like...
Here to have been.
Ooh.
So I like to kind of cover and base my whole eye.
Okay.
And as you can see, it makes a big difference.
That concealer looks really good.
I love it so much. And then I really like to bake it in for a long time while I'm doing my eye makeup. So I'm gonna make a big mess and this isn't gonna look great.
Okay.
We're gonna leave that there for a while.
Cool. So it looks like she takes quite a lot of concealer. I'm gonna do a little bit on the rest of my face because that foundation is quite light. And also I've got a few spots over here. Or mostly just scars actually. And she does put it over her eyelids as well, so I will do the same. I love though that she's doing a makeup tutorial. I kind of wish that she did some more of them. I'm just gonna do a bit of cream contour. Oh, I forgot my other cheek. So she then bakes her under eyes. I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury. This is not Charlotte Tilbury. Laura Mercier translucent powder. She leaves this on while she's doing her eyeshadow. Oh, this feels like so much powder. And that is because it is. And then it looks like she put a little bit on her eyelid as well, which normally if I'm doing eyeshadow I wouldn't set my eyelid, but I've just put what's left on the sponge, I guess, on there.
Alright.
Hang on, she does it way higher than I have. She does it all the way up here. Yeah, that's more like it. Emma's calling me. Hello.
Are you filming?
Yeah.
So for the base of my eye, I'm gonna do, this is from the palette Groovy Baby. This shade is called Lavender Submarine, and I'm gonna use it on my lid.
That is this one here, and she's taking the lilac colour.
And while I'm doing this, I'm gonna answer a question from Fuck Noosh.
Okay, so she answers a bunch of questions. I'm probably going to skip through those bits. So I'm just going to take loads of this purple colour and I'm going to pack it on to my lid. You know what? It actually shows up pretty well on my skin tone. I guess because Ariana has got slightly darker skin than me. She's more tanned. That probably didn't help.
Well, I do like driving.
So I'm just going to wing it out. Because it does look like she's winged hers out. And you know what? I'm going to zoom you in a bit more.
While she's looking, I'm gonna put some of this sparkle on my lid. Our metallic gel eyeshadow pots, I'm gonna use Affirmation. There couldn't be more noise on set today. And there's no more sounds that could be happening.
Neptune.
Naming every product. I love you, Mommy.
No, Neptune is my #1 thing.
Thank you, Mom.
Is that it?
Yes, that's it. So everything.
I just turned the brightness on a little bit. Hopefully that's a little bit better, but it's just like a wash of shimmer all over the eyes, which I quite like. Ariana Grande, if you're watching this video, there's no way she's watching this video. Please do some more makeup tutorials.
Next question is, when was the first time Ari wore r.e.m. beauty in front of fans? I think it was at the O2 show in London.
I was
I think I
there.
remember that being the first show and it was highlight. What's your favorite part of the new launch? Well, my favorite part of the new launch would probably be our skin prep items that we've introduced. This under eye cooling balm is one of my favorite products we've released so far.
I actually really like this stuff and I have been using it since that video. It's just like an under eye gel. It feels really, really light and it does feel hydrating. And I know that a lot of people bash eye creams and they're like, oh, you don't need an eye cream. It's just a more expensive moisturizer. I don't care. To be honest, if I find an eye cream that works for me and I don't have a moisturizer that's the same formula, then I'm happy to spend money on the eye cream, if that makes sense. But this is not like a moisturizer. It's like a lightweight hydrating gel. It feels very different to any moisturizers that I've got and it does feel very refreshing, so I do like that. And then the other thing is this.
This mist, our mist, is really lovely. And I also am a big lavender fan. I love lavender essential oils. I always have it in my purse. So I'm gonna start on my line and my cut crease. I'm gonna kind of go in lightly to kind of sketch out where I want it to be.
She didn't say which palette she was using, but in the description box it says that she uses Groovy Baby, which is the one that I've just used, Gogo Boots, and Smitten Kitten. Smitten Kitten is this one. Gogo Boots is this one, but she's basically just using a colour to sketch out her cut crease.
While I begin to sketch this cut crease, I'm gonna do it really lightly and then I'm gonna go in probably with some liquid and fill it in with some more shimmer.
I'm just going to take this one from the Groovy Baby palette, taking an angled brush. So she's kind of just following the shape that she's made with the eyeshadow. This is actually a really good tip. It's such an easier way to do it. If you are doing a graphic liner look, it's so much easier to start with eyeshadow and map out your shape, because then where you go wrong with the eyeshadow, I mean, to be fair, it's probably easier to use a slightly lighter shade, but where you go wrong with the eyeshadow, you can sort of like wipe it off and try again. I'm just gonna look straight ahead into a mirror to try and get them even.
There's no amount of jazz in the world. Cover that shit up. When I'm done, I'm gonna put a little bit more sparkle in there. Okay. So now I'm gonna do the brave task of actually doing this with black liquid liner. And I'm going to use my Midnight Shadows liquid pen. I'm not gonna cover this brown entirely. I'm kind of gonna use it as shading and then I'm gonna buff it out after I do this.
Okay, cool. I like that. She's really good at doing her eyeliner.
Oh my god, I'm back. hide and breathe that whole time.
That is also so relatable. I do not breathe when I'm doing my liner, and I'm not going to be able to talk to you, so just enjoy me doing my liner. I do have the r.e.m. Beauty eyeliner pen, however mine is dried out quite a lot, so I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use this, which is risky. I'm testing it for the first time. It's the new Benefit one, the Their Real Extreme Precision Liner. This also comes in brown. Oh, that's pretty cool packaging. Oh, it's a bristly eyeliner. These are my favourite type, like the KVD, what's it called? Tattoo liner. She does seem to bring it on her upper lash line as well. Oh wow, this is really black. Don't breathe, don't breathe, don't breathe, don't breathe. This liner is really good. It's really black. It's very liquidy, but because of that, you cannot make a single mistake. Okay, on this side it's a bit easier because this has dried out a little bit since first opening it. On this side it was just so liquidy that every time I touched my skin it would draw a line. Oh my gosh, once this is dried, it is not going anywhere. I'm just gonna have to take a tiny bit of, probably gonna just use this, the eyeshadow. Okay, no, that's not really working. So I'm gonna have to take some concealer and just go over the top of it like nothing ever happened.
I am going to brighten up this lavender a tiny bit more. I'm gonna take my mist, which is called Mist Thing. I'm gonna spray the tip of the brush, spray her a little. Wow, it's a lot. I'm gonna take my wet brush and I'm gonna use the shade Mini Skirt from the Gogo Boots palette.
The Gogo Boots palette, and it's this shade here, the sparkly purple one. In my review of this palette originally, I said that I think they should have put this lilac shade in the other palette with the lilac in it as well, because otherwise you have to buy both palettes and dip into both palettes, and I mean that's exactly what she's doing. Dipping it into the purple, and then she's just put that all over the top. She could have probably used this instead of the cream eyeshadow. Cream eyeshadow underneath has sort of dried a bit and it sort of looks like it's cracking a little bit, but oh well.
I'm gonna do my mascara while we're waiting for Nona. I'm gonna use my lengthening mascara. I'm dipping a toe into ASMR now. She didn't answer, she's too busy.
She is using her r.e.m. Beauty mascara, but I can't find mine anywhere, so I'm just gonna use the Maybelline Sky High.
Alright, I want to show you my cheek and lipstick. I'm very excited about this. This is the shade Audition. And I'm gonna just put it right here. A little bit. So much pigment, vegan cheek thing.
My bake. Did she brush off her bake? She definitely brushed off her bake at this point because it's literally gone. So I'm gonna brush off my bake, but I don't want to set my, I guess my cheek area is now kind of set. I don't know how this is gonna blend because this bit is kind of set now, but so she just does a little dab like this.
This is the shade Audition.
Blends it.
And I'm gonna just put it right here. A little bit.
Oh no. This is not working because all of this area has got powder on it. Normally I would do my blush and then powder. No, I'm actually really sad because the rest of my makeup looks so nice. I'm just figuring out how I'm gonna fix this. Oh no. I'm gonna have to take a bit of foundation, I think. I think I fixed it. I'm not gonna put it directly onto my face this time. I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand and I'm gonna take my sponge, take a little bit on my sponge and do this instead. Okay, yeah, that's much better.
To make this look even more 60s, I'm going to use my Smitten Kitten palette. I'm gonna go in with this like darker color on the end,
okay,
to do kind of little false bottom lashes.
I'm just gonna add a little bit of powder to the rest of my face because her face looks a little bit more matte than mine. And she's drawing on a couple of
I'm only gonna do the outer one.
lashes. Can you even see them?
I'm gonna pop some white liner on the inner, my waterline,
Okay.
using my So Mod eyeliner crayon. This was a very popular trend then.
That gloss looks so nice.
The This is my favorite lip gloss in the entire world.
So in the description box, it says that she uses the plumping lip gloss in VCR and the plumping lip gloss in clear. I don't have the VCR one, but I do have the clear one. So VCR is just sort of like a brownie nude colour. So instead, I'm going to put on this, which is the Kiko Sweet Affairs Cocoa Colour Hydrating Lip Balm in 01. And this is like a brown nude. Is this brown enough? Let me just go see, do I have a more tinted brownie lip gloss? I have got the Fenty lip gloss, the Gloss Bomb Heat in Fenty Glow Heat, which looks like a more similar colour, and I think this has got a bit more pigment to it. I kind of want to add a bit of this shade, which is called Honey Waffles as well, because this one's a bit more brown. So I'm then going in with a clear gloss over the top of these other two glosses. We have some very glossy lips. And then she's sticking on some eyelashes. I think they're the ones that I really like, but I don't currently have them. So I'm just going to stick on some outer corner lashes because these are like very winged out. I believe these are some of the Eyelure outer corner lashes that I used in a few videos back. Does anyone else have a specific order that you have to do your lashes in? I always stick my right lash on first. So I think this is the finished look. Let's see what she says at the end of the video.
This is my full Lavender 60s Twiggy inspired makeup. I hope you enjoy. Myron just almost broke the door down. Perfect. This couldn't end any other way. Hi babies, I'll be there in 4 seconds. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed chapter 2. I hope you liked this, and I will do this again, I'm sure, because that is a thing in life now these days. It's lovely to hear from you. Thank you for your questions, and I hope you enjoy it.
And there we go, this is my finished Ariana Grande makeup tutorial look. I think she looks incredible. She's so good at doing her own makeup. She looks amazing. And I actually quite love the finished look. I think it is really cool. It's something a little bit different. Like she said, it's very 60s inspired. Oh my god. I got a bit too excited there and inhaled my own saliva. Anyway, yeah, this is my finished look. I actually really like it. I think I might keep this on for Little Mix later. I'm quite surprised that she didn't use highlighter to finish it off, because obviously she does have a highlighter. So that is me done. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I will link everything that I used down below in the description box. Let me know what celebrity you want to see next. Like I said, the next one that I've got coming up is Hailey Bieber's makeup routine. But if there are any other celebrity makeup routines that you've seen, let me know in the comments down below. Remember to subscribe, because I think like 60% of people that watch my videos are not subscribed. Not subscribed, 58.3% of people. I hope you guys are doing good, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.